One of the most time-consuming aspects of building high-quality Amazon websites is figuring out exactly what you're going to create on your website. I'm talking about doing the research to find the products, to find the keyword phrases that you want to target, and ultimately figuring out what content you're going to write to target those products. This entire process often takes a lot of time to really do it the right way, but I've recently figured out a much faster solution for accomplishing this, and it even works much, much better than doing it the slow, time-consuming way. Take, for example, this thermal camera that I have on my page. If I wanted to target this product with an Amazon affiliate website, I would initially look at the keyword phrase thermal camera. Obviously, if I have content on my website and on the page covering this product about thermal cameras, I'm much more likely to get search rankings. However, the keyword phrase thermal camera is the obvious keyword phrase that all of the other affiliates and all other marketers out there is the phrase that they're going to see. Where you get an advantage being an affiliate and competing for search engine rankings is figuring out how I can target this product and how I can target the keyword phrase for this product without having to fight everybody else for it. Typically, you might take this keyword phrase over to the Google Keyword Planner and punch this in to get additional information. However, the keywords that you get from here are still going to be fairly basic keyword phrases. Ultimately, the Google Keyword Planner does not give you access to the really good long tail keywords. When you go to a search engine and you're searching for something, you're often not thinking in terms of keyword phrases. You might do something like type a question into the search bar. Well, the Keyword Planner does not give you access to that information. You're still getting more defined keyword phrases here. However, they are still pretty general, and once again, all other affiliates have access to them. Now, if you go over to the Google website itself and you start searching for something, you may notice how at the end of your search, when you're done, and even as you're typing, Google has these recommendations provided for you based on what you are searching. Well, if you go out one more space and start typing in a letter, like A, for example, you can see how Google will give me a long listing of keywords that go along with my initial phrase and that start with the letter A. So you can actually continue on and repeat this type of a search to find a wide variety of different topics that specifically go along with your base phrase. Now, you could certainly go through by hand and try to copy all of this information down, but this is one of the aspects that takes a really long time, especially then if you want to take those keywords and plug them back into the Google Keyword Planner. You're talking about hours of busy work just to come up with a keyword list for one single base phrase. Now, you can also do this same type of thing on Amazon. When you type in a phrase, you get other suggestions provided for you. And the same thing is even true on sites such as YouTube. So you not only have Google to use as a source for this extra keyword hunting, but there are also these other websites. Now, I mentioned earlier that I have a much faster way to accomplish all of this. This is using a really amazing software called Keyword Researcher Pro. With this software, you can type in these keyword phrases and do exactly what I was just showing you, except you can do it in a matter of seconds instead of taking hours to do it. For example, I could do something pretty basic, such as thermal camera, just like I was doing before. And I can have it automatically provide the A to Z, where I would type in the letter A afterwards here, and letter B, and so on and so forth. It can do all this stuff for me automatically. I can simply type in something like this, and I can even have it do it before my keyword phrase. I can even go deeper than that and have it do 2 letters. So it'll go through AA all the way through ZZ and give me a much, much larger listing. Something like this, doing it by hand, would take an enormous amount of time. Well, all I have to do now is just click on the play button, and it's automatically going to search all of these phrases. So you can see right here, it's looping through all of these letters for me, and it's recording all of these keyword phrases in a list. So you can see how this is much, much quicker. Now, once I have this finished, and I have a complete listing of keywords here, I can easily find the keywords that I like and I want to use. I could maybe add them over to my list here by simply clicking on this arrow. A lot of times, though, you're going to find that you have keyword phrases that are very similar to one another. For example, all of these right here have to do with the iPhone and thermal cameras. Instead of trying to create multiple articles on my website, I can actually just create one article and have it target all of these different phrases for me. You can also do tons of other really cool stuff with this, such as I can export this entire list of keywords that it gave me, and then I can simply go back to the Google Keyword Planner and paste that entire list in and load the keyword traffic back up into this software. So I can actually end up with my average monthly search data to go along with all of these instant search suggestions that have been provided for me here. One of the other really cool things is that you can actually do your content writing directly in this software. You get an HTML editor and a visual editor, just like you're used to using in WordPress. You can also have your title of your article and your meta description, the URL slug of your article. Even things like WordPress tags can be provided here. And then you simply export your article content to a WordPress XML file, and you can then go and import this into your WordPress site when you're ready to actually do your construction. So you can do everything from the research and the planning stages of your website all the way up through the content writing, all within this one software. And there's really a lot more that I have showed you than what I have showed you here today. I actually have put together a complete training package on how to utilize this software with your Amazon affiliate website building. Simply pick up a copy of Keyword Researcher Pro through the link down below this video, and you will get instant access to my additional bonus training to teach you everything that you need to know to apply this software to both your existing and future Amazon sites that you build.